Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed.
I feel like something was established today. Like, to be honest with you, like I just feel like this was just needed for me. Personally, I needed this, man. You know what I mean? It's like now it's another level that I want to reach because I've shared a space with brothers who I never shared space in with before. You know what I mean? And this was definitely for me today, man. And you know, I'm just glad I went through what I went through for me to give back. And that's the whole thing, like giving back. Not about the money, it's not about nothing like that. It's about the knowledge, which is going to take you to another level. So I'm grateful for this opportunity, man. You talking about deeply rooted, deeply rooted, deeply rooted, deeply rooted. Yes, we come from a background where we also are changed now and we are rehabilitated and we're trying to rebuild our community.
Right.
So I always say this, my state number doesn't define me. I define my state number.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? You know, what I once was is not who I am right now.
Right.
But it has made me be a better person, a better man,
Right.
better father.
Right.
We can give back in more ways than one. So I think the community, you know, they should just have an open mind and an open heart and welcome us back.
Right.
And I think that it'll just make things that much better, man. Because all we want to do is show who we are now.
Yes.
Hey Samir, I know you get your cut. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? But honestly speaking, bro, and this is a major question. What is it that you need from us as the OGs in the hood, as the older guys, that would make you say, you know what, I'm going to change because you know why? I see a change in them, and I look up to them. So I'm going to change because I see that they're doing the right thing. So what's that one thing right now that you can say, you know what, this is what I need from y'all?
Better examples.
Right.
Kind of like looking out. Cause I have like an OG around where I live. He look out for me all the time. Make sure I'm cool and all that. Make sure I'm safe. Not a lot of children have people to look up to, and they just like look up to themselves and just do whatever they want because they don't have anybody that just make sure they all right.
And I think like he touched on something real major. Nowadays, you got a lot of young men whose fathers are incarcerated.
Right.
Right.
And they're missing that voice.
Right.
Which I cannot leave this out. Mass incarceration. You know what I mean? How that has hampered and crippled the community.
Yes, especially the black community.
Especially the black community. Because
Yes.
versus hearing that voice saying, boy, you better not go out there and do that.
Right.
I'm gonna spank that ass, you go out there and do that. But a lot of young men in his predicament, in his environment, in his atmosphere, they don't have that. That is a major key to a lot of us succeeding and not succeeding as far as the young guys in the community. Because they don't have that voice. They don't have that voice.
Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade, and yet the menace of the years finds me and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged the punishments to scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
Yeah, man. Now that you got that cut and you go all fresh,
ready for the world, man, and we all, we bonded and we had that big brother, little brother conversations, man.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to put you on something, man, that I know that's going to stick with you for a lifetime, because a lot of times we see things in life,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it don't hit us until afterwards. You know what I mean? So
Right.
what we're about to see now is something that is dear to me, because it's from where I came from, but it's also a place that I left. In order for me to realize how much work I need to do out here with what I'm doing with the ReAwakening Agency and helping the men and women transition back to society, I also got to forget the brothers that's still behind the walls fighting to come home, and the women. So what I'm about to show you right here is letting you know that some of the most artistic people are behind the walls of the penitentiary right now. You know what I mean? But the way for them to show the people and show themselves that they still alive, sometimes they put it on the canvas. I mean, so let's check this out, man. I don't know, like, you talking about deeply rooted. When I talked to him on the phone, when he sent me this, he was able to tell me what words connected with this. And he said 2 words. He said deeply rooted. So I said, what you mean deeply rooted? Caldwell, I call him by his last name, Caldwell. He said, because we all are deeply rooted in something. Good or bad. Some things we need to break away from. Some things we need to stay tight and stay bonded to. But some things we gotta let go, because if we don't let certain things go, it's gonna kill us. And you notice how some things stand out and not, like, it's not that dark tone. Like, what stand out to you is the around the neck, the chain around the neck, the handcuffs, the chain behind them, the rifles, the guns, that's highlighted. Priceless art. How you feel about that?
I feel like it's crazy how he's like, he draw that problems that people are facing nowadays.
Yeah.
And like the picture has like a deep meaning, and it's like trying to tell you, like, anything that you look at, you'll pick up like, oh, he meant by this. Like, oh, people holding a lot of guns.
Yeah.
People out here having a lot of guns, dying, going to jail. And when you hear people saying, like, when you grow up, it's not like, you might can have like a peaceful life, but like normally like people just die or go to jail. And what I think, like, that's really amazing that you could do this and have like a peaceful mindset of just painting this, just like a powerful meaning in a painting.
And I think the fact that he has his fists up, you know, like, you gotta like the detail. That means, you know, fight the power, power to the people. You know what I'm saying? Stand strong. In the midst of the adversity that you see in this painting, continue to fight. Because if you don't fight, that means you gave up. And it's amazing how we associate the fist with stay strong. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up, man. And that's what I'm saying to you. Like, big brother to little brother, don't you ever give up, man. Don't you ever give up, because you got brothers like Christopher Caldwell, who's serving life behind the walls of the penitentiary, who's painting pictures for me, but also for gentlemen, young men like yourself, young kings, that's saying, listen, keep fighting, because if I was there, I'd be fighting next to you. But you can fight and not have to hurt. You can fight and not have to kill. You can fight for the right thing, and you can fight for yourself by doing the right thing, by saying that I'm not gonna fall into the cracks and the traps that's being set for young black men, for young black men, for young black men, for young black men.
And truly, young king, I want to express to you that we have love for you. And not love if you do this, or love because you do that. Is love in spite of what you do. Thank you, bless you, and be well.
I love you, King.
My king, I love you.
Love you, King.
Love you, King.
I love you, king.
Remember, I love you, King.
I wanted to thank everybody that surrounded around me, how they was pouring a lot of love, trying to just tell me a lot of good things, and it meaning a lot. Like how you said, I'm like the future and I'm the king. It boosted my mood. How you gonna lie? Yeah. Make me feel good. Made me feel like I got a responsibility now. Feel like I had learned a lot of things from Radi. And you told me that you are not a bad person if you're in jail, and just because you're in jail, that doesn't stop you from doing a lot of good things from the inside. Like how they gave him art and stuff. I liked it that they gave him that. And I want to thank all you guys, and that, yeah.
Love you, King.
I love you, King. I love you, King. I
I love you, king. I love you, king. I love you, king. I love you, king.